In this video, we're going to look at some techniques for mixing our bus send channels for cleaner and more effective reverb and delay send effects. For the purpose of this walkthrough, I've created a minor chord using an MS-10 resampled MS-10 sawtooth wave. I'm playing back in a sampler instrument in the key of E minor. I've applied some processing to this sampler instrument, some EQ, rolling off the bottom end. I've used isotope neutron for some compression, transient shaping and exciter to bring out a bit more presence in the sound, and some subtle sidechain via the LFO tool. The sound's running through a filter, the filter frequency is automating. Be nice to add maybe a reverb plate on here and also some ping pong delay, as the sound is quite dry at the moment. I have some bus sends set up already here, a plate reverb and a ping pong delay. I'm going to start off with the plate reverb and send an amount into this channel. I'm using Valhalla's plate plugin here. The mix set to 100 as it's on the bus send. I don't want any of the dry signal going in here. One thing I'd like to do is set up a sidechain compressor sidechained to the chord sound itself, so that when the chord sound plays, the reverb is ducked and only sounds in between the chord notes. I'll use Ableton's stock compressor for this. Set the sidechain, turn it on, and direct it to my MS-10 chord sound. Dial in some sidechain settings with a fast attack, a fairly fast release. I push the ratio up and bring down the threshold. And now you can see the sidechain compressor is ducking the reverb effect when the chord sound plays. I'd like to also apply some sidechain compression to my reverb effect, although I have it on the channel itself. Sometimes reverb tails can start to interfere with bass drums, so having a sidechain compressor on there ensures we're not cluttering up any frequencies when the kick drum sounds. Finally, I'd like to add an EQ onto this reverb send and just ensure no low frequency is coming back off here. And I might dip some of the high frequencies using a high shelf. This avoids any clutter in the higher mids and higher frequencies. I also have a ping pong delay effect set up on a separate bus channel. This provides some nice stereo movement to the chord sound. However, the delay with the feedback time set this way actually starts to interfere with some of the notes that are playing. I'm going to copy all of my reverb send effect settings I've placed here onto my ping pong delay channel. And maybe even bring the threshold down a bit further. Now the delay only sounds in between my chord notes. And also, with the feedback time set quite long, we're still docking it on end of kick drums, which is going to provide a cleaner and tighter sounding delay effect. Hope you've enjoyed this tutorial. That's all for now. Thanks for watching.